Hi, today we're going to be reviewing decimal numbers. Just to hop right into it, basically when you have a number, let's say 3 and 295 thousandths. We have this. There's a few different concepts that come along with it. So the first is written, like writing it out. If it's anything above 0 in the ones place, this is the ones place, we'll add that. But 1 minute. So this is ones place, this is tenths place, this is hundredths place, and this is thousandths place. I'm not very good at saying it, but basically I want you to understand that there's a at the end, because that is the difference between the hundredths place and the hundredths and hundredths. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, so if you have something like 3, it'll be 3, and then where the decimal is, it'll be and then depending on how many you've got, 290 dash 5, and then thousandths. It's kind of hard, at least for me, to remember which is which. Just know it's okay if you get it wrong. I basically just read it out like 3 and 295. Or 3.295 or whatever. But Hawks is a bit of a stickler. It'll want you to write it out like this, basically. If it's a 0, you just say 295 thousandths. Anyway, so that's the first thing. The second thing is that if your decimal ends, it's really easy to turn back into a fraction. You can just do 3 and then 295. Look at the place that it's in. It's in the thousandths place, so we'll have 1,000 on the bottom as the denominator, which can be simplified further. Give me just 1 minute to do that. 295 divided by 5 equals 59, and then 1,000 divided by 5 is equal to 200. So 59 and 59 over 200. So that would be what this would look like. Yeah, we cover reducing them in the last video about fractions. So anyway, if it repeats 3.08315 ... it's a bit harder to turn it into a fraction. At that point, I don't have any like good advice for that. Basically, yeah, if you have something like 2/7, it can be hard to turn that into a fraction as well. The best way, especially since calculators are allowed in this class, is just to plug it into your calculator, see what you get. I don't remember this off the top of my head. I'm not going to worry about it. But if you do have something like 13 over 100, you can turn this into 0.13, basically. Yeah. Like if it's 100, basically you just move it to however many zeros. So like 2 over in this case. Anyways, I think that covers most of them. If you're dividing something like 3 and let's say 13. We know 3 goes into 13 4 times, which gives us 12. If you wanted to turn that into a decimal, what you could do, well, this one's kind of not a very good example because it's going to turn into like 3 repeating. So 10, which goes in 3 times, which is going to give us 9, and so on. So 3, 3, 3. Basically, you go until it ends or until it establishes a pattern. You just add extra zeros, and then put the decimal where that 0 starts. Anyway, with that being said, it was just a quick brief explanation. We'll just get into the rest of the example problems. This one is asking us to change it into fraction form or mixed number form and reduce if possible. So 8 and 1, and this is in the thousandths place, so 8 and 1 1,000th. This one is round the decimal number to the nearest thousandth. We want to find the thousands place. This is the ones place, the hundredth, the tenths, the hundredths, the thousandths. And then we look to the right of it again. The rounding doesn't really change from whether you're not in the decimal. But basically, it doesn't change when you're a decimal or not. Since the next number is a 7, we're going to do 8.841. The next one is write the following in decimal notation. It's going to give us 76.08. Since there's only 2 zeros, we move it over twice. So 76.08. Write the following decimal number in words. This one is annoying. Basically, it is 816 thousandths. And then let me turn that way down. Oh, and then it did minus 1 sec. 816 thousandths. Yeah, be sure to have the there. This one is asking us basically the same thing. Write the following decimal number in words. 290-9 thousandths. Basically like the same conventions with the dash and stuff. Yeah, sorry. Oh, here's one more. Round the decimal number to the nearest hundredth. The hundredths place is the second one. We can look at the side. It's going to increase it, so this is going to give us one more, which will turn to 0, 0, which gives us 2, 8. Even though we were doing the hundredth, it increased it to the nearest one, where like to the nearest place. So anyway, sorry, that was quick. Well, 7 minutes quick, I guess. But if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you.